bro? He's said, should we stay away from older running backs like King Henry? Whew. So, as we know, the running backs are being disrespected a lot,
A lot.
but the main reason why they're being disrespected is because running backs lifespan in NFL is probably the shortest, just in general. So I feel like King Henry is an anomaly. He has basically been an anomaly for like the last 5 years. To the fact that nobody of his stature, of his size, should be running as fast and doing the things that he's doing. I think King Henry is still worth your RB1 for sure. Now we know that Derrick Henry isn't, heavily involved in the passing game, but it seems like that to a certain degree he's almost matchup proof because even with Tannehill or Willis or Levis or Jamar Goodman behind quarterback at this point, and with 8-9 in the box, King Henry still get his when healthy, and so I wouldn't like avoid King Henry or anybody around. Well, specifically, I wouldn't avoid King Henry. Now, would I have a slight hesitation? Sure, just because he is getting up there, and he was a little hurt last year. But I mean, let me ask you all this. I know Christian McCaffrey is on a different stratosphere because of what he can do, but prior to last year, I mean that man's been a hurt machine. But does that still? Would you still have the same hesitation with Christian McCaffrey as you would Derrick Henry, just in general?
No, I would say no. And you mentioned it earlier, Jamar. Some guys are just the exception to the rule, and that dude is the exception to the rule. Until he proves that he's not going to rush for 1,400 yards every freaking season, like I'm going to fire him up now. And again, you mentioned it as well, Jamar. He doesn't give you much in terms of like the passing game, right? So running backs I would like over him, you know what I mean? I would definitely take CMC. You mentioned him. I would take Saquon Barkley because he gives you more inside the passing game. You mentioned him. Even Jonathan Taylor gives you more inside the passing game. You mentioned him. But at this point, right now, with Taylor not playing the first 4 games of the season, if you kind of want to slide Henry into that, I'm sorry, Austin Eckler, the disrespect. Definitely taking Austin Eckler over him. But right after that, I can see King Henry going as RB4 off the board, RB5, somewhere around there. And I think I'm feeling okay about that.
Fair enough. Yeah, what you thinking?
I'm taking Derrick Henry. Anytime I can get him, I'm taking him just simply because the quarterback situation, they're gonna lean heavy on Derrick Henry. So he's gonna get the ball 20 plus times easy. And like Deshaun stated, he's gonna keep putting up 1,500 yards, 1,600 yards, hell, 2,000 yards. I'm gonna take him every time. Now, like he stated, these other guys, like Alvin Kamara, guys like that that's getting the ball out the backfield, that's gonna, line up every receiver, line up in the slot. Yeah, I'll take those guys too, and they'll probably get more points just simply off coming out of the backfield. But I mean, he's simply right there along with them, just coming straight out the backfield, just off handoff. So yeah, I'll take him. I'll take him anytime.